Hello everybody, Princess and Barry here, and we're at Hollywood Studios today for
50's Prime Time Café.
We haven't returned to this place in quite a while, so I'm figuring it's prime time, and we got back to prime time.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Be sure to behave.
Here's the girl.
You're welcome.
We're not going to do our chores either. Do your chores.
Well, she did the flash thing. She did the thing up there. Did you guys want to buy a spoon?
We got the Blue Lightning Lemonade. Did I just purposefully get another glow cube to troll Bear? Maybe. It went down the wrong tube. I should put my napkin in my lap before I get yelled at. It's a very good drink. It's tart. Just don't choke on it. It's much better if you don't choke on it. It tastes very similar to my AMF. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 Blue Lightnings.
She ordered electric lemonade, but given the theming of the restaurant, it's looking more like a Fallout Nuka-Cola. Either way, how much radiation could it have in it? I'll definitely clean out your inside, that's for sure. It's barely lemonade with a very decent alcohol kick. You can feel it sliding down. We'll sneak up on you if it doesn't blind you with the glow cube first. 3 out of 5 plus.
Bear got a marg in his traditional fashion. This marg has Patrón in it, so I'm here for it. It tastes like a really delicious marg, like one you would get in the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot. I'm impressed for a place, that's 50s. 4.5 out of 5 margs. Good lime.
Margarita, or AKA Mama's tonic water. Cures what ails you. You don't want this to make you sick. What did your parents tell you alcohol was when you were a kid? I'm slightly curious. Ooh. I was expecting a throwaway margarita, but this is legit. When they say ultimate, they're not messing around. 4 out of 5 plus. That'll be fun.
I don't know if maybe I've been going to too many fancy restaurants, but I feel inclined to clean this plate because, that shouldn't be there. That should be up here. And clean the sauce around the plate, too. But anyway, welcome to my favorite Wedge salad at Disney World. Last time that I had this salad, I licked the plate. It was a little embarrassing, but we have it in a video, so if you want to watch that, go watch that. It was very cold that day. This is one of those salads that you do have to kind of cut yourself, so I'm going to chop the lettuce. And do what I usually have to do in these types of videos, or these types of salads, is toss my own salad. It is covered in sauce. Alright. some work to get that tomato. It's not as good as I remember. It's actually a little more onion forward than I remember. But the dressing is really what makes this salad. The dressing is absolutely amazing. It does toss my salad, even though I did toss it myself. So I would give it 3.5 out of 5 salads.
I will say that honestly I've missed this salad. I remember trying the Princess last time, and I honestly thought that if you wanted a light lunch, you could definitely just come in here and get this salad and drinks and then bounce. But I love like the crunchiness of it. It's a fun salad. Got the fixins, you got like the onions, the tomatoes. They have like a bacon paper last time.
Rice bacon.
Rice paper bacon. Let's see little pieces of it. And a plant-based ranch. Here for it. Out of us two, I definitely have the worst memory, but that's exactly how I remember it. Nice and crunchy. The onion is a little strong on the onion, but with the bacon paper and the tomato, it just makes a nice salad that you don't mind eating. I definitely eat this. I stand by what I said. I would easily come here just for this and a drink and then leave. 4 out of 5 plus.
Bear and I just split this salad, ate half of it with each other. There's all that's left now is a bunch of onions and a whole lot of dressing. This is absolutely an overdressed piece of iceberg lettuce. And no matter how much tossing you do, it's going to have a lot of dressing on it. You might want to ask for easy on the dressing if you don't want something that's like covered, swimming in dressing. But if you do like salad swimming in dressing, this is a salad for you. This is the very beautiful Cousin Harold's vegetable garden. It is a seasonal dish. It's changed a lot. Like, a lot. From the last time that we had this food. You just need to see. My food is like a jello. Look at it jiggle. Twerk, baby, twerk. Stop it. Now let's try this pasta. Chicken, pastas, capers, veggies, all the stuff and things. It's actually really good. There's like a nice like red pepper kick to it. So it's not just like a bland marinara or something like that. And the chicken is actually like tender. It doesn't taste too artificial. It doesn't taste like, you know, most of those plant-based meats taste like super artificial. That's not the case here. And then with the capers and everything, got like a nice balance of sweetness and savory. This is a vast improvement over the last one that we had. I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5. I guess Prime Time isn't as bad as I thought it used to be.
Now, I'm kind of jealous. I wouldn't say I'm a huge pasta person. I do like pasta, but anytime you throw capers on anything, I'm pretty much sold. But this looks like actually something they put some thought into. It's not just an off-the-shelf pasta. You have the chicken, the zucchini in here, a little bit of capers, a little bit of spinach. You have like a little bit of everything, which colored me impressed. One thing I did forget about Prime Time is they do not play around with serving sizes here. They're not trying to serve like this fine dining. This is an American kitchen. In America, we're slightly overweight, myself included. Okay. It's also the pasta. Pasta's perfectly cooked. Got a little kick to it from the red pepper. A little like salt and tangy from the capers with the chicken. Everything melds pretty well. And then like a nice hearty home style pasta. No complaints. Just don't, I don't see Italians fighting over each other to get it, but as far as like an American pasta dish, color me impressed. Maybe Freddy's Prime Time is going to be our new favorite restaurant at Hollywood Studios. Stranger things have happened. 4 out of 5 plus. That bar is very low. So I did some modifications to my dinner. I've told you guys before, I'm trying to eat a smidge bit healthy. I mean, then you can't eat anything at Disney. It's not really good for your waistline or the rest of your internals. But I got the chicken dinner, which is normally like a fried plate with corn and mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm like, hey, can I have grilled chicken? Again, forgetting about the serving sizes, I got 3 huge pieces of grilled chicken. I subbed in broccoli for corn, and I still kept the mashed potatoes because I got to indulge somewhere. But let's just like skip to the fun part and try this chicken. It's deliciously grilled and juicy. A little pepper on it, a little char, nice and juicy on the inside. I can already tell it's not dry.
Thank you so much. We're everywhere.
Oh yes. Love fried chicken all you want. I prefer over anything a nice grilled or roasted chicken, and that is like juicy with the grill marks, like slightly peppered, not oily or greasy or anything like that, and that is good to me. 3.5 out of 5 plus. It's like the top of basic. We have some broccoli, nice and steamed. I love my trees when it comes to vegetables. Could have been steamed a little bit longer though. 2.5 out of 5 plus. And then we have my little decadence over here, the mashed potatoes with the gravy. Solid gravy, creamy mashed potatoes. A little bit of lumps left in there for texture. Above average. 3 out of 5 plus. Overall, I give the whole plate a 3.5. Looking for a solid, healthy meal? Don't be afraid to ask for modifications. You don't have to come to Disney and try to kill yourself every single meal. It has become a science at this point. You're welcome, Grandma.
I got an apple crisp, something that I think Bear would appreciate, but he didn't want to share dessert with me. So, got a nice warm apple crisp here on the bottom, and then a vegan vanilla ice cream. Whoop. Cheers. I'm not an apple pie person, but this is really good. And not only that, when you mix that hot apple mixture with that cool vegan ice cream, you get a beautiful burst of hot and cold in your mouth that just balances so beautifully. This is probably one of the better desserts that I've had. And like a little granola on top. I like that. It's not a granola, it's like a little crumble. I would give it 4 out of 5 apples. I think Snow White would approve.
This does actually look like something that I would quite enjoy. Normally, I would be happy to split a dessert with the princess, but this time I just wanted to get something for myself. I love like the warm apple pieces in here. You see the crunch on top. Nice little bit of vanilla. As again, I'm not a huge dessert person. It tastes to me like a McDonald's apple pie filling with vegan ice cream. The ice cream's pretty convincing me. Blends in well with the apple and the crunch. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Bear got a vegan chocolate milkshake. We haven't gotten a milkshake in a while. We got a milkshake at Sci-Fi the last time that we went there. This one is in like a steel, like hello, we at Ruby's or we at Johnny Rockets level. Like, they don't mess around. a chocolate milkshake, and it is a good one. Actually, I want to switch with Bear. Oh, this ice cream is amazing. Yeah, I totally want to steal this. Yeah, I'm not gonna steal it. We have vegan marshmallows at home. You put that on top of this. Oh my god, it was so good. It mostly tastes like ice cream though, so that's because I'm just grabbing chunks. It's a good milkshake. I would give it 4 to 5 milkshakes. You can get these milkshakes to go at Tune In Lounge, and like I said, Sci-Fi. So this isn't the only place at Hollywood Studios that you can get a vegan milkshake. It's one of 3.
I have been attempting to get the princess to come try these milkshakes, specifically here at Tune In, for a long time because I heard they were massive. They come in 3 flavors. You can get vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate. It's mostly rice cream, but being lactose intolerant, I haven't had an actual milkshake in a long time. It's kind of hard for me to pass up the opportunity. Let's see how it does in the straw test. It's a thick boy. It is quite possible. It definitely gives me that old school diners feel. I'd be here all day trying to get all this through the straw. The cup is so much taller than the actual straw. As far as shakes go, I think it's a solid run, especially if you're plant-based. I'd be willing to give this a 4 out of 5 claws, but honestly, I would be happy with either of these desserts. If the princess had wanted to switch, I probably would have let her. Now it's too late, so go on to her.
Have a great day.
Prime Time, full of surprises.
We are members of the Oops Upside Down Clean Plate Club.
Oh yes, we well, man, I didn't clean my chicken. I'm taking it home, but we cleaned them. We're taking it with us. That's all that matters.
This is for lunch tomorrow.
Yes, so definitely more food than we expected, better food than we expected. And
Yeah,
the service
surprised.
continues to be top tier.
I love like the attitude of the waiters at this restaurant. It's definitely a fun experience. If you've never been to Prime Time and you can't get into sci-fi, this is the place for you.
Yes, they're mean, but they're nice. Weird way.
Yeah, they're funny.
They're very funny and nice.
Back in the day, if
Very
you
on
didn't eat
brand.
your vegetables, they'd draw a little circle on the wall. They put your nose in a circle and make you stare at the wall for a few minutes.
Maybe not during press
They
panini
do
times.
the airplane thing too. Yeah, not during now, but back in the before times.
but definitely on the list of like one of our favorite restaurants.
I wouldn't go that far.
Sci-fi and then maybe sci-fi and then no.
Maybe in the top 3. Let's just
Okay,
go, let's
we'll give it a top 3. We want to know what you guys think. When was the last time you guys came to Prime Time? Last time you considered it, and then tell us why you haven't been here yet in the comments. If there's any other place around Hollywood Studios or Disney Pier you'd like to see us go, that's a good place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe,
You heard the girl.
or nothing will stop us now. And make sure you comment, because nothing will stop us now.
Except you're not subscribing, so go do that.
Yes, do that now.
You heard the
And
girl.
comment.
You heard the girl.
You can have it.